Carrot marmalade is a fun combination of the sweet carrot and the citrusy orange. And I mean, if you love marmalade, you're gonna love this one. I start by peeling all of my carrots. These ones are kind of fun because they're multiple different colors. Sadly, the purple one will change to an orangey yellow once it's heated, but it's still really fun to work with. I then cut off all of the tips and ends and send it through my food processor so it gets shredded nice and fine. Then I quartered 3 oranges and removed the pulp from the peel. And then I chopped up my pulp until it was in nice little segments. And then I sliced and diced my orange peels until they were nice and small. The next step is to take my 3 oranges worth of orange peel and put them in a pan, and then add 4 cups of water. I'll place these on the stove, bring it to a boil until the peels are nice and soft. Now the peels are nice and soft, and I'll add my 3 cups of grated carrots to it. I'll then place this on the stove, bring it back to a boil, and boil it for 10 minutes. My next step is to add 4 cups of sugar, the pulp from my 3 oranges, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. I'll then place these on the stove, bring them back to a boil, and boil it until it's nice and thick. It smells so good. That citrus component is so strong. Now that it's thickened nicely, I'll load up my 1/2 pint jars. I'll fill them to 1/4 of an inch of headspace. Headspace is a space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. You can just smell all of that citrus in this. It really does smell good. And it's gotten nice and thick. It does make it a little harder to do headspace, but I'll fine tune it later. Because this is so thick, I'll use a chopstick to debubble it, and I just run it down the sides of the jar and a little bit through the center. All this does is it releases any trapped air that's in there. I'll then go back with a spoon and fine tune that head spacing. And then I'll use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the edge of my jars, and that's just so that if there's any food on the edge, it won't interfere with the seal. And then I place my lids and rings on until they're fingertip tight. And then I'll process these in the boiling water bath for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll do it for 15. And I won't start the timer until after it starts a rapid boil. Now that the timer's gone off, I'll remove the lid, turn off the heat, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I then remove the jars and place them on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart, just so that they cool down quickly. I'll let them sit there for 24 hours so that they can get a nice seal. I know that they're sealed if the center of the lid has depressed down. If they didn't seal, I'll put them in the refrigerator and use them right away. But if they did, then I'll remove the ring, wash them with hot soapy water, store them in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry, and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. Time for the taste test. I'm trying to decide how to describe this. You get the fun texture of the carrots and then the orange peel. And then as you're eating, of course, it's nice and sweet, but it has so much of that citrus taste, the orange. And then you get these little bursts of that bitter part of the orange peel. Just kind of a classic marmalade.